You're watching Friday Night Football on Fox Wilmington, sponsored by Browning Tire and Auto and Pelicans Perch Bar and Grill.
This is it. Halloween and the last Friday of the regular season, the last 10 weeks building up to this one. We've got conference champions and playoff seeding on the line. It's week 11 of Friday Night Football. Let's get right into it. We're going to start off with our game of the week, a couple of longtime rivals. Whiteville and South Columbus, a clash for the Southeastern Conference crown. Let's get you out to Tabor City. South Columbus hasn't beat Whiteville in 7 years. They're looking for the upset last night. Stallions with the early lead going into the third quarter. Jackson Green off the play action, hits Easton McPherson, turns on the Jets, and he is gone. South Columbus up 2 scores. Whiteville, though, always seems to have an answer. Senior quarterback Leighton McLean trying to find some magic, rolling to his right, scrambling for the pylon, and dives with the Superman touchdown. That cuts the Pack deficit to just 8 points. They're kicking the ball back off now, but it's a trick. The Wolfpack recover the onside kick, so 8 minutes to go in the game. They need 1 touchdown to even this one up. Later on in that drive, Savion Shipman takes the handoff. He's in for the score. Now they're down just 2 points after he gets across the goal line. So the Pack, of course, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. McLean finds his man in the end zone. We are all tied up with less than a minute to go. Stallions looking for the win at home. Briar Johnson punching it in for the score. South Columbus goes up 7. Just one last chance for Whiteville to try and tie this one up, send it to overtime. McLean throwing one deep for anyone to get, and it's Rylan Norris for South Columbus picking it off. The Stallions beat Whiteville for the first time since 2018. They earn a share of the conference title, and they are partying in Tabor City.
So happy for the kids. Great team, great game. Hey, Black Hat football.
All right, let's get you out to Wilmington, one of the best Friday night football games of last season, but a different story this year. Hoggard's already up big up against Ashley coming out of halftime. Then they block this field goal, and Rashawn Williams takes it back with the scoop and score touchdown. They're up big time. Vikings offense trying to extend that lead. Matthew Boring uncorks one to Dezen Duran. He high points the ball and hauls it in. What a grab. Boring now going to do it with his legs, keeping it on the option, bouncing off some Eagle tacklers and diving across the goal line. Hoggard's up 30-0 after that score. Vikings defense had a strong performance in this one as well. Let's show you some of their highlights. Graham McNeely jumping in front of the pass. He takes it back to the crib. The linebacker with the pick 6, and they're feeling good on the Hoggard sideline. And why not? Vikings with the blowout win, and they finish the regular season undefeated for the first time in 5 seasons. Right up Carolina Beach Road, New Hanover welcoming Topsail into Legion Stadium last night. Pirates looking for their first win of the year. They're going to pull some trickery right out of the gate. Cameron Creech jumps on the onside kick, so Topsail thinks they're in business early. Their offense going nowhere. Tyler Vickers picked off by DeMonte Hill, and a nice return from the sophomore too. New Hanover's defense always comes to play. That's going to set up their offense in nice field position. And here come the Cats. Tanari Johnson on the play action, rolling to his left and hits Colton Creech for 6. He's hitting the celly in the end zone. New Hanover taking the early lead, and then he's showing our camera some love over on the sideline. New Hanover's got the ball back again, and they're going to hand it off to Tony Clark Nelson. The speedy running back zooms past the Topsail defense in for another Cats tutty. New Hanover finishing the regular season 5-5. They win this one no problem, 35-14. Across the bridge in Leland, North Brunswick and Laney getting together. We picked this one up in the second half. North is down 2 scores. Jonah Campbell hits Ty Withers over the middle. He makes the catch and moves the chains. A few plays later now, it's those two making music once again. Campbell throws it down the sideline. Withers is wide open in the end zone. That cuts the North deficit to just 8 points. Scorpion faithful not going away quietly on this Halloween night. After a Laney touchdown, it's Campbell taking the snap again, throws it deep down the left sideline where it is caught by Kylel Hansley, sheds the defender for the 50-yard house call. That makes it a 43-40 ball game, and that would be your final score. So North's comeback comes up just short. Laney winning the shootout. They improve to 6-4. to South Brunswick now. The Cougars looking for 7 wins for the first time in 14 years. Been a big year in BSL. They're hosting West Bladen last night. They're already up 7-zip. Jaden Daniels zinging it over the middle to Edward Young. Plenty of space, and he is out of here. That 78-yard score puts the Cougars up 14-0. Sophomore receiver getting some love from his coaches and teammates on the sidelines. Knights able to drive the ball back down the field nor the goal line, but here it's 4th and goal. Devon Hare picked off by Bryston Earp. So the Cougars get the big turnover, and their offense quick to capitalize on that takeaway. It's Daniels looking for another big play, launching it down the left sideline before it is bobbled and then caught by Corbin Farrell for the score. Cougars up 28-0 in the second quarter, and a big win for them at home, 35-7. In Burgaw, Pender coming off a tough loss against East Duplin last week, but the Pats hoping to go into the postseason on a high note. They're taking on rival Trask. First quarter already up 6-0. Austin Deal on the keeper for his second touchdown of the night. Pats up 14-zip. Into the second quarter now, it's Kamaje Wilson. Initially gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but then bounces out to the outside, pushed out of bounds, and right into your living room. A few plays later, it's right back to Wilson. Takes the direct snap and scoots in for the 9-yard touchdown. Titans get on the board, making it a 14-7 ball game. Late in the half now, 4th and goal for Pender from the 2. Zyquan Murphy slipping in for the touchdown, and then Mosiah Darton pulling in the 2-point conversion. Pender cruises in the second half. They're heading into the postseason as one of the top seeds. And Friday night football is just heating up. A couple of rivals going head-to-head for conference supremacy. We've got more highlights and scores coming your way next. All right, welcome back to Friday Night Football. The Swine Valley Conference title decided at Bill Taylor Field in Warsaw last night. Wallace Rose Hill and James Keenan played a couple of thrillers last year. Just before half, we got another close ball game. Jamari Lamb dancing his way into the end zone. James Keenan's up 14-13 at half after that touchdown. Into the third quarter, Lamb once again. You're looking at a 50-yard touchdown run, basically untouched. Bulldogs go up 21-14 behind one of the best running backs in the state. Tigers, of course, they're able to come right back down the field. Quarterback Eli Avant keeps it himself and goes into the left side, squeaking into the end zone. We are all tied up at 21. Fourth quarter now, after a long Wallace Rose Hill drive, they have to settle for the field goal. Dorland Bonilla pushes it to the right, a missed opportunity right there, so we're all tied up. Tigers coming right down the field. 2 minutes left in the game. The O-line pushing the pile. Avant in for the 1-yard touchdown, and that would be the difference. James Keenan wins it 28-21. They clinch the Swine Valley Conference Championship. Tigers coach Tim Grady feeling good after this one.
This is always a Super Bowl for us, no matter what kind of season we're having, but that is a tremendously improved team right there from start to finish, both sides of the football. Defense stepped up big for us. A couple playmakers made plays, and here we are celebrating. And so it's just a huge night for us. Now, once again, we're not crazy. We understand that we're liable to see them guys again.
And we'll have to see what the postseason schedule has in store. How about we go up the road to East Duplin? Panthers coming off a big win over Pender last Friday, and they're pushing for win number 8 at home. This one pretty much over before the trick-or-treaters began ringing doorbells. DJ Davis making quick work of that play. The 7-yard touchdown puts them up 6-0. Next Panthers possession, Branson Norris finding Zachary Ball, sheds one tackle and then takes it 34 yards to the house. Skittles for everyone after that touchdown. Panthers just keep on rolling, up 13-0 already. Keyshawn McKinney, 37 more yards, nothing but green grass, and comes right into your living room. He's pushed out at the 3. Next play, no problem at all. Sean Davis gonna punch it in for the touchdown, and you get the idea from there. Panthers win this one 48-0. To Columbus County, West Columbus and Union wrapping up the regular season in Cerro Gordo. Spartans hoping to strike first. Joseph Suarez takes the handoff, gets into traffic, and bullies his way in for the score with some help from his teammates. But here comes West Columbus. DJ Graham looking downfield, sees nothing, so he just takes off. Throws out the stiff arm, makes a couple of shifty moves in space, breaking through the arm tackles, and he gets taken down all the way at the 2-yard line. West Columbus would punch it in from there, and the Vikings get the win over Union 36-6. And our other final scores from Week 11, East Columbus falling at home against Lakewood 36-0. And a great game up at Dixon, but the Bulldogs come up short 46-42. That's all the time we have for you this morning. We hope to see you again next week as playoff football kicks off. The postseason schedule released on Sunday. Round 1 starts next Friday. We'll see you then next Saturday. Have a great weekend.